How to do the Azulejos project. First thing you're going to do on Clucky is to make a shape of a square and eyeball it so it's 1/4 of the canvas because you're going to put 3 more. Once you do that, I went back to the paintbrush. You need to have approximately, I would say, 6 lines. And the lines can be straight lines, they can be squiggly lines. You could use the shape tool and make a perfectly straight line, whatever you want. And then you need to have at least 3 shapes. The more, the better. I'm going to speed this up. And you'll see that once I have my lines and my shapes, I'm going to go back and make it a little bit more 3-dimensional so you can watch it in high speed. Once you're done doing the lines and the shapes, you can then color it in. I'm using the paint bucket tool to make it nice and simple, and I'm going to speed this up. So now I need to duplicate this layer. So I go to layers and I click the duplicate button, and now I have 2 layers that are exactly the same. I need to then go to edit, transform, and move the second layer. Now you can see it, and I'm going to decide where to put it. Now, what is really important is that when you rotate it and place it, you can see that there's a lot of white, and that white needs to be removed. You want to remove it right away because once you have 4 layers, it's going to be harder to do that. So I put the picture where I want, and then I'm going to go to the eraser and I'm going to erase over the white, and the first layer will pop through. To make a straight line, if you click the shift key, hold down the shift key, click your mouse, and then go to a different point and hit the shift key again, it will make a straight line between those 2 points. Okay, so now as soon as I'm done, you look at it and see if you like it. Now, if you want to move either of these around anymore, like you want to adjust it, just go to edit, transform, and you can just adjust it however you want. Maybe you don't like the spot, or maybe it's not in the quite the right place. So you just adjust what you need. Also, don't worry if it's not even on both sides, because we can crop it in the end and make it look really, really professional. So I'm going to put it where I want it, and then I'm going to repeat the process. So now we have 2 more layers to go. So I click on layers, I hit the duplicate again, and edit, transform, and then I can see it. There it goes. And this also is going to have a lot of white. So I place it where I want to place it, and then I need to click on the eraser and erase where there is white. So here I got lucky because the white is off the canvas, so no erasing needed. I go back to layers, I duplicate the last time, edit, transform, and then I'm going to rotate it. Now, I think I am going to get some white in here that I'm going to have to erase. Oh, maybe not. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Now, you can see it's starting to look like an azuelo, and I'm going to edit, transform, and just kind of move these things around. And then when I'm done, you see how uneven it is? I'm going to crop it. So I will speed this up, and then you'll see me crop it. So now that I'm happy with how it looks, I'm going to go to Edit and Crop, and I'm going to make it look like a real tile. And there it goes. And then to save it, hit that blue arrow down, name it, and then turn it into Otis.